University. I'm Seth. Alright, so we just got through the chakra module. Just finished explaining like the conclusion of what the purpose of chakras are, and why you want to master them and understand them to lead to making yourself better and the people around you better, and being able to recognize and be more aware, of course. So, the next module that we're moving into is the 6 aspects. One of my favorite things, actually something that I made up myself. So, I'm sure a lot of people have concepts like this. I know Tony Robbins has a concept similar to this. There's a couple of yogis with some concepts like this. But this came to me from, I don't know, I guess years of hearing the old mind, body, spirit, mantra kind of concept, and being like, oh, well, I feel like there's more than just mind, body, spirit. Like, there's more things that are important than just that. Like, why those things, of course, are very important, and of course, they're in here. There's other aspects as well that are important. So, I'll say them all, and then I'll do the first lesson for today. So, the first one is, what they are is mind, body, spirit, finance, technology, and time. So basically, I'll give you a little. No, actually, I'm not going to give any overview. I just say that already. So mind. We'll start with mind. And basically, I wrote a whole page of like kind of a breakdown of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to read my writing. I wrote everything again, and this is just from me like studying different sources and then kind of like compiling them, right? Like not necessarily. This doesn't come from anywhere, obviously. So chapter. Actually, I think this is lesson 9. Lesson 9. The mind. What is it? The mind has 3 dominant layers: conscious, preconscious, and subconscious. Minds that enable you to be aware of the world and your experiences, to think, to feel, the faculty of consciousness and thought, emotional stability, the way you carry yourself, your ability to learn and grow from experiences. Sure, I should have wrote this in bullet points, but I wrote it in like a sentence, so it's all right. So let me do that one more time. Actually, not even just one. Okay, how does this work? Preconscious mind. The preconscious, it stores all the things that are pulled into the conscious mind. So it's almost like the lobby room in the doctor or in the hotel or whatever. It's the waiting room that waiting for your mind to determine whether it wants to take this in as stored information or kind of just let it go. Some people believe that the mind doesn't really let anything go. And some people believe otherwise, but whatever. We really don't know that much about the mind. It's very interesting. Anyway, so subconscious stores thoughts, memories, desires that are deeply implanted into your mind. Things that have been driven subconsciously, driven subliminally, driven without you recognizing them. The easiest way to program somebody is for them not to recognize you're doing it. So that's always very interesting to see and understand when you're talking about the subconscious mind. Okay, so the conscious mind, it's awareness at any given point. Basically, the current things going on around you. And it's your current thought process, the one you think that's more like the verbal one, as opposed to like that like deep one that kind of feels like it's coming out of a cave, if that makes any sense. So the reticular activating system, pattern recognition / filter of information, that's going to be important later. These parts of the mind work in conjunction to ensure proper functionality. So your mind is a very, very interesting place. It has so many working parts. Like a lot of people say left brain, right, sure. But there's many, many parts. There's the amygdala. There's just so much stuff going on. I'd say the amygdala because I love it so much. The particular activating system as a preconscious, subconscious. But like there's so much stuff going on in your mind. So the more you understand the different parts that do different things, I feel like the easier it is to kind of put them together as a whole. So optimal versus non-optimal operation of the mind, right? So understanding these 4 components of your mind will allow you to develop several things, including temperament, self-control, emotional stability, intelligence, intelligence, resiliency, critical thinking skills. So an optimal state, as well as an optimal state. Oh, okay. In an optimal state, sorry. Oh, that's what it is. Optimal, but non-optimal. Okay. All right. So optimal state, temperament. Sorry, my hands. Temperament, we're not much better. All right. I don't even. Basically, so for this, it's for an optimal state, your mind, peace of mind, good temperament. Understanding like who you are and what you want, and being able to dissect and break down the different parts of your mind that might be influencing you to be doing things that maybe you don't actually care about. And then a non-optimal mind, kind of emotionally unstable, indecisive, oblivious, can't really see things, like just kind of misses a lot. That's the somebody that doesn't have a lot of control over their mind misses a lot of the things going on around them. And it's very apparent, it's very obvious, and they seem to be controlled by old habits or emotions or triggers. Very reactionary as opposed to responsive. So your mind is a tricky place to navigate without the correct. Your mind is a tricky place to navigate without the correct tools. Understand how to observe, recognize, and retrain patterns within your subconscious mind is key to the development of this. Once you retrain your mind, steps will be taken towards continued mastery. Right? Amen. So continuous mastery. After programming, because I think that like even if you get something to a certain point, you're still gonna have to keep going so that you can really make it, so that you always are on the up and up about it. That's why niches are so important nowadays, because there's so much information about things that one person being very knowledgeable about one subject is more effective than one person being very knowledgeable about 100 subjects, because we know so much now. Continue mastery. After programming your brain, what I would suggest for continued mastery is after programming your brain, you want to stop and you want to just start taking note of your thoughts. Every thought you have, take stock of it. Okay, I had this thought in reaction to this. Okay, I did this in reaction to that. Start taking stock of that, because once you can source all of your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you literally start to understand yourself more, but then it also gives you a grasp over your mind that you might not have had before, which is a beautiful concept. I think that's all for today. Again, most of this stuff is just going to be base level. I'm not really looking to talk to everybody here. I'm just looking to talk to the people that come and that see this. And really, I'm only looking for 1,000 people. Some people get that, some people don't. We'll talk it for another time. Love you all. Stay blessed. Please like, comment, share. Hope you all have a blessed day.